standing in for Lorraine Kelly on her self-titled chat show, Good Morning Britain's Ranveer Singh has been presenting the ITV programme this week. On Wednesday, one of the topics making headlines was former President Donald Trump's court hearing in which he pleaded not guilty to felony counts. In typical Trump fashion, he has been rallying crowds of vocal supporters, one of whom chatted to Ranveer in the midweek installment of Lorraine. As she refused to answer one of the broadcaster's questions, Florida-based Tony Holt Kramer sparked a row. Tony appeared on the program defending Trump and praised him for being able to save America. "Can I ask you," the judge specifically said to Mr. Trump, "don't incite violence," Ranveer pointed out. Of course, there was this photo of him holding a baseball bat against the DA. "I mean, you are one of his key supporters. Do you think that there will be violence if he's convicted? What do you think is going to happen?" "I don't think he'll be convicted at all," Tony replied confidently. "And I think most people don't. If you'd seen the room last night, people were crammed as closely together you couldn't even move. We were fortunate to have seats, there were many that came 2 hours before, we were packed together to be there and to hear him. The support was riveting. I think you're right, I mean polls are showing it," Ranveer replied. "Can I ask you though, do you condone the kind of social media messaging like the picture of him holding the baseball bat? Why don't I answer you this way, I don't condone what the left has done to this country," Tony responded, swerving the question. "But do you condone this kind of thing that the judge was saying, don't do?" Ranveer pressed. "We are having the worst economy now, we were oil independent until the day after Biden stepped into office," Tony stated. "But Tony, you're not answering the question about inciting rioting on the streets," Ranveer clarified. "Do you condone that, as a trumpet?" Tony ranted, "The trumpets are all over the world. Certainly in England, we have many supporters. Many. I'm sure you read the papers there and I'm sure you see me a lot in the London papers." Ranveer asked ITV's American correspondent Robert Moore, who was joining from Florida, to rejoin the debate. As he explained, there are also 3 other major investigations against Trump. He stated the net around the former president was closing. Don't miss. Carol Kirkwood teases new project away from BBC Breakfast, video, BBC Breakfast viewers distracted by Labrador that steals the show. Latest, Coronation Street couple torn apart as Sarah pregnant by Damon. Spoiler, as Ranveer tried to conclude the interview, Tony talked over her to tell Robert it was a shame that he didn't get it. "Listen, we must leave it there, thank you to both of you," Ranveer stated. "If you love America, and you say you're in Florida, then you should be absorbing what is going in," she ranted. "This debate is going to carry on, Robert is one of our fantastic correspondents," Ranveer added. As the interview stopped, Ranveer joked, "I think she's still talking." Lorraine airs weekdays from 9 a.m. on ITV.